So we've been sending out the K-Wheat, I think it's KGM-01 metal detector. This thing is like an aluminum body on here. These are all aluminum post, it looks like. This is metal up through here. Once you get down to the stem in this area, it gets to be more plastic, so it doesn't interfere with the coil. I'm gonna try this out and see what we think of it. All right, I'll try swinging around here and see if I find anything. I suppose I could try a test here with something I've already got. Here's like a dime. Throw a dime down there. So it's recognizing that it is in the coin range. Need to change our sound. Okay, well that's that. So I'm going to search around here a little bit, see if I can find anything, and let you know. I'll turn it on when I see the first target if I find one. It's going to be hit or miss. I think we'll use one of the other detectors and check first, sort of as a control. But I mean, it doesn't feel too bad. It needs to be locked down a little tighter. There we go. Picked up my ring. That's a little better. This has an 11.5-inch coil on it. Great big control pod. These are 9-volt batteries, so I wouldn't necessarily think that's the best choice for that. And we'll see how long those 9-volt batteries will last, because I think that would be kind of expensive to have to replace those all the time. So let's take a look around here and see. Now this is saying that that is an iron target. So this looks like a burn pile, so that might be true. And sure enough, it's finding a lot of burnt, like metal pieces through here. So it does work. I mean, it's finding iron and definitely letting me know that's at a target ID of 1 and is blinking on the iron mode, so we know that it is iron. Response time's kind of slow. All right, definitely found some iron right in here. That's saying aluminum. It says dig it. See, we got a big fire bit here. As far as pinpointing, let's find out. So it does pinpoint. Must be this right here, isn't it? We're definitely finding a big piece of metal. A little burnt aluminum. So wait, we'll find targets. All right, let's get away from this burn area. See if we can find some decent targets. That's not bad. It is showing up that this is an iron target, but it did find it pretty quickly and easily. All right, we're gonna hunt around some more and see if we can find anything better. Now, if I didn't say it, I have all metal turned on, so it should be finding just about anything that would be out here. And I don't think it's gonna go very deep based upon the quick test I did with a dime. A few inches at most, so you're gonna find surface finds. Like here's an iron hit. With the target ID of 1. Would I dig it? Probably not. So it's telling me also that it says it's anywhere from 2 to 4 inches down, it thinks. 6 inches maybe. So it is indicating. It has a scale of 3 to 99. All right, I'm gonna leave it in all iron mode. We're gonna see if we can find some good targets now. '83. Let's see if we can find it. So much for accuracy. The recovery time is really slow in this thing. Oh, I think I scraped it. Should be in there. Should be right in here, huh? All right, I think it's in this. And that is, oops. So yes, the K-Wheat can find coins. Found a quarter. So we can find some more around here. Whoop. So it's definitely finding iron right there.
So I got a 23, 24,
23,
25.
24 right there. Yeah, it says 75 on the ID target, so it sees it as a coin. Yeah, kind of works. Instant scoop. Hear it. Found a dime.
Good.
It's a 2020 dime. So we're using the Vanquish as control.
See, so I've got a 19 way down. Way down.
Yeah, see, that's too deep for this to see.
Uh-huh.
Should be right here, huh? You got it? Should be in this. See what we've got. Piece of can slaw. Yeah, kind of called it, didn't I? Got that. That thinks it's all iron. All right, what do you got? I think it's right here, isn't it? Is that foil?
What is
foil?
it?
So the Kaiwits saw it as foil.
Well, that's something.
All right, we're gonna find out if this will work in the wet. All right, so that's showing up in the zinc range. We're gonna find out if this will work here. This is the pinpoint mode. What do we got? Thinks it's in here, I think. See, that's showing up. So it should be in this. 69 is where it last was. All right, should be in this. Is it right there? Here it is. Kaiwits is a little slow, so definitely a penny. Just crushed it over.
Well, at least we know we can find stuff.
So once I get down into the wet, so I'm in all metal mode, it keeps ringing off iron. So I wouldn't be using this out in, say, water, because I think there's too much mineralization from the salt water. All right, so it is seeing that, and it's saying it is roughly 6 to 8 inches down. Zinc target right here. Give it a shot. More over here. Yep. Another crusty penny. Someone in the nickel range right here. 13 being nickel. I have to pinpoint, I think. See, it's got a really slow recovery rate. I keep saying that. All right, using the pinpointer tells me it's in here. Should be in this. There it is. Don't leave pinpoint on. Found a nickel.
Good.
And that was down, I don't know, what are we looking at? 4 to 6 inches? So I switched into coin mode because there was nothing but iron signal popping off every few seconds, but that's good. But look at this. Now this is a control penny that I threw down there just to see, but it definitely shows up in the right range for that. Now I'm going to do some test coins with the Kaiwit and see what we find. All right, so that is finding, now that says that is a nickel based upon the display that's flashing here, and it's down, it says roughly 4 inches. This is a control nickel that I put there. I wanted to find out what it would do. And so I have it in the scoop here. Now there, the recovery's working pretty good in the dry sand area. I also have it turned into just coin mode only, turned off the iron mode, and here it is. So I found that nickel pretty quick and easy. Next, we'll check another coin over here somewhere. I didn't quite remember where they were, but hey, that one's showing up in the AG range, which would be gold if you go by the symbol, but it's also showing up as a coin range, mid-tone coin range, mid to high. So that was able to find that pretty quick. Right there. And in here it is. I see it poking up right there. Oh, that's actually a quarter. So that was shown in the high range on the detector. There might be another one out here. And that's hopping between the zinc and the gold level at 72, 74, right there. And that should be in there. And it is. And I see it poking up right there. All right, next I'm going to put it down a little ways and check it out, see how it does. So that is down in there. There goes our dime, buried. Smack in the middle there. With any detector, it's going to take time to find it. So that's too deep. So that's a good 8-9 inches down. Let's take some of the surface off. Not able to find it there. Need to get out a ruler and check. So it's still down in there. Oh. So I managed to get it and pull it out, even though only because I knew it was there. So I'd say you're going to be good if you've got coins that are less than about 5-6 inches with the K-Wheat. See if it's still in here. Lost it somewhere. There it is. So I recovered that dime. Only because I knew where it was, but it was definitely too deep for this detector. So we've been out trying to test the K-Wheats, or K-Wheats, however you want to pronounce it, detector. And my final conclusion is, yes, it will work for metal detecting. A couple of things I would probably change is maybe this to be centered here, because this is really kind of floppy. You're talking about a 11.5-inch coil with this plastic nut on here. It works fine. If you lock it down, it seems to stay pretty good. The bottom shaft is plastic and these are aluminum. And it is pretty hefty, but I've been carrying it with a couple of detectors and it seems okay to use. It doesn't work well out in the wet. If you get out in the wet, or in the water area, well, maybe it will. I had iron turned on as well in all metal mode, and it was picking up too much iron out there. Once I changed over to coins, it was a little bit better. It was able to pick out some coins in the water area, down in the wet. So overall, I think as a very basic beginner detector, you should be able to use this and it'd be just fine. It's a little slow to respond or to recover. So once you hit a target, it takes a little bit for it to recover from that. And that's the K-Wheats that you can get on Amazon for around $100. The list price, I think, is $140, $139.99. So with deals, you can get this for about $100, and for an entry-level metal detector, it will work.
Thanks for watching The Detecting Duo. We hope you enjoyed this brief overview of the K-Wheats KGM-01 metal detector. Leave some comments and let us know what you think. Let's get a quick look at everything you get when you order one of these metal detectors. K-Wheats KGM-01 metal detector indicates it has 5 adjustable sensitivity levels. Coil is waterproof, quick assembly, 8 detector modes, has distinguishable sound, and ground balancing capability. So what do you get for less than $140 in a metal detector? In the box is the control pod, 11.5-inch coil, a plastic locking screw, 2 alkaline 9-volt batteries, an arm cup strap, the upper stem and upper arm cup, the lower telescoping stem, the pistol grip that ties everything together, a pair of earphones, a nice metal shovel and shovel case, the detecting carrying bag, and a printed manual.